now that you've had a chance to decompress, I mean, just what are your thoughts after, the performance you guys had on Saturday and trying to get ready for Baylor now?
We went out there, did the best we could. We didn't make the plays that we should have made, and that cost us to give up plays. Joe Burrow and his team, LSU made a lot of plays, but there's some plays out there that we normally make throughout the season that we have to make, and we did not.
When you came away from that, was there just kind of a feeling of anything we throw at this guy, it's just not going to work?
It wasn't really like he was Superman. It was we weren't clicking. And, it was one of those days where, like I said before, you got to make those plays. You got to make 100% of the plays you're supposed to make. Not 90, not 50, not 70. You got to make 100% of the ones you're supposed to make. And when you don't, it puts yourself in a hard situation.
JR, how much frustration when the offense has been struggling like it has been? How much frustration exists in the defensive room?
I mean, you get to like week 5 and you know what type of offense you have, so you take it upon yourselves, and it is what it is. You can't really be mad at them or have frustration on the defense because we're a defense-heavy team, so we know that. It's week 12, we're going into the SEC championship. It's nothing new to us, so we got to go out there and execute.
You said by week 5. What was it, like a lack of execution, a lack of trying, or what was it?
It's nothing like that. It's just like this is the type of offense you're going to have this year. Sometimes you might have a defense that gives up a whole bunch of points, and that's what happens. This year we had a defense that was very stout, and on the offensive side, they didn't put up as much points as we would like, as they would like either. So we just know that's the type of team we got to have. And we know on defense we got to go out there and do our job.
We know at least during the Tech game that some of you guys stood up and told them, hey, come on, get it going, let's go. I mean, was that just kind of a one-off thing, or was there just kind of sometimes frustration with like, hey, pick it up, let's go?
It's just brothers challenging each other, and we know they're a lot better than Tech, and they were a lot better than what they were showing out there. And you saw in the second half they came and got everything going. So it's just guys out there challenging each other, and you need that in the locker room, you need that in a team. You don't have a good team if guys can't challenge each other and come to each other man to man and talk to each other.
Have you made a decision for Sugar in terms of, are you going to play?
Dogs are playing. I'm still a dog, man.
What does it mean to you to be recognized and be part of this event?
It means a lot. This whole week, taking it all in, just being excited, being here. And that's one of the things I wasn't really able to focus on it really before this week got here until that game was over, until the SEC championship was over with. So now that I'm here, now I just left in Charlotte, had a good time there. Now I'm here. I'm just happy to be here, man, and taking it all in, win, loss, or draw, man. I'm just happy to be here.
So 2 events for you and like 20 events for Rodrigo this week.
Yeah, Rod's been all over the place. Rod's a world traveler. He needs his own plane.
What about, his rock star status?
He worked for it. Rod works very hard for it. He's built for the moment. It's something, I'm sure is one of his goals. I think he's exceeded his expectations, and he's done a great job for us this year.
How about hanging out with the other guys like Derek Brown, getting to know them a little bit? Do you know them already? Or?
Yeah, me, Derek, Isaiah, Chase, we were all in Charlotte together, so we got to know each other. All great guys, very, very fun guys to be around.
Terrell, being a Texas guy, did Baylor ever, have any interest in you? Do you know anything?
I went to their camp one time. My cousin actually walked away with an offer, and I didn't. So, Baylor did not offer me.
Who's your cousin you're talking about?
Gibbs.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Have you had a chance to look towards Baylor and set your eyes towards the next game?
I have not really, just been trying to take in this week, and being part of this is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. So I really put Baylor and film aside. It's crazy to hear me say that, but I just put it aside just to enjoy this week.
What about Big 12 in general, just the offensive styles that exist there, and what are you looking forward to? What kind of challenges in general?
Just a challenge, and it's facing a team like that can score and that can put up a lot of points. Just on the defensive side, you get challenged and you love it. You gotta love facing the challenge and see what your guys are gonna do.
When you guys
faced an offense that's that crazy, or those types of offenses before?
We faced a lot of great offenses this year, but I wouldn't say that crazy. That's a totally different style over there in the Big 12 country.
You get one last shot. The way you guys played last year in this game, do you feel like that's going to be a topic of conversation for the young guys in terms of how serious to take this game?
You just got to tell them, it's a serious game. Like last year, we did not, get our goal, and we did not win the game like we wanted to. But you got to have those guys come out there and practice and get ready and just have them practice very hard.
What do you feel? What kind of group do you feel like you guys are leaving behind in this defense?
a young, hungry group ready to play. You know, those guys are ready. They're hungry. They've been led. They've been coached. And I'm very excited to see those guys play in the future.
To go back to your decision to play in the Sugar Bowl for a second, was it a tough decision? Did you have to talk to anybody? What went into that?
Just me and my family, man.
What do you see out of the young guys like Kirby and Nolan and those kinds? I mean, both intellectually and physically, what do you see out of them, their potential?
Just their motor, man. They have a high motor. Kobe and Nolan, they have a high motor. You see Lewis Singh get out there, make some plays. He has a high motor. All those guys are very skilled, very, very, very skilled. And they're going to grow up and develop into great players. It just, it comes down to how hard they work and what they can learn.
What kind of impact do you think you've had on the UGA program?
I think I had a pretty good impact, a very special impact, being a leader, coming back from my senior year, and just leading since the first time I stepped on the field, and leading those guys in the DB room, and getting to know those guys, and really getting to sit there and watch those guys grow. I'm very excited to come back and see them grow, and, if I come back to the game, I might be over there yelling at them, coaching at them, just because of the bond we created over the years.